Hello, hello, welcome back to Pokemon Unbound. I'm an idiot and forgot that I could actually surf. So I went back to the Vival Woods and picked up an item. X-Scissor is a TM that you can pick up in this game. Definitely worth teaching to a Pokemon, especially to a brand new Scorpy that has a high attack. I definitely need this move. I have decent bug type moves already, like Fell Stinger, raises my attack if I can knock out an opponent with that move. And Pin Missile is pretty decent. It's got a nice buff in this game. Minimum damage is that it deals is 50, which is the same as this one here. Slightly lower accuracy, but you can also get up to 125 with this. But I also don't raise my attack. This one's just a regular 80 power, 100 accuracy move. I'm still gonna get rid of Pin Missile because I could actually use this attack stat rise, so Pin Missile goes bye-bye. Samurott can also learn it, but I'm gonna keep Mega Horn just because it's a stronger move. It has lower accuracy, I think it's like 85 or something like that, but I can pick up the Wide Lens or Zoom Lens because Samurott is a little bit slow. I can pick that up from the game corner, so I'm not too worried about that. I still need like 200 more coins too. And do you call it yourself a guard? Attacking someone with a weakened Pokemon is a sure way to lose. Why you? I'll be back. Once I get reinforcements, it'll be all over for you two. If that's all the Light of Ruin has, this will be a breeze. So much for his branch of grunts. I wonder where they are anyway. I guess it doesn't really matter. One less hurdle for us. Let's find the shadow so we can end this thing. The sooner we do that, the sooner I can get what I want from them. I'm guessing we gotta take that little teleporter and follow them. Sure, let's save. And game is saved. Okay. I've learned my mistake. Do not touch the fire. And try to find a way to navigate this place. I'm actually a little bit sad because I didn't get to bulk record. As soon as I got ready to start recording the next one, like I wanted to train up Scorpy a little bit. As soon as I got ready to start recording, I saw a little shadow moving past my window. I record in my living room, so, you know, it's already a little weird that I'm a little self-conscious that I can hear myself talking to myself, you know? To remove on my cloak. And he's mad. Worth it. But, yeah, I saw something moving past my window, so I'm watching to see who's standing outside my window. Sometimes kids will be playing outside and be playing like hide and seek or something, and I live near the leasing office to the apartment complex to live in, so they'll be... I don't even know what type this guy is. I'm just gonna use X-Scissor and hope for the best, and I'm dead. RIP. Okay, that's what I get for trying to fight a level 50 with a level 35. I'm gonna send in Samurott and revive up really quick. I really want my Scorpy to get as much experience as possible, so gotta kind of keep it alive, you know, to be able to get that. But anywho, usually when somebody's playing outside my window, they'll walk past a couple times and that's it. But this person just stood there and then started kind of crouching in the bushes, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I peek out, and there's a whole ass dude just sitting there. And he's sitting there for like 15 minutes. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Why is that guy just crouched in the bushes? He's not like trying to sneak a peek in my apartment or anything. He's just sitting in the bushes. And he's got a lighter in his hand and a really long stick, and he's lighting the edge of the stick on fire and then putting it out by poking it into the ground and then poking stuff in the bushes. And I'm like, bro, are you good? Is everything okay with you? What's happening? You're one of them, aren't you? You came to attack our base. True. I won't let you destroy it. Oh, okay, so every time we fight these guys, we gotta fight 2 at a time. Wonderful. See, I'm actually kind of familiar with Floette because I started playing a little bit of Inclement Emerald, and you can get a Floette pretty early on. It's pure fairy, which means poison's good, but I'm not going to survive any hit from this thing, so I need to switch. I really don't have any counters to fairy types, so it's kind of a good thing that I'm going to be training up the Scorpy because it's my only counter currently. But anywho, I walked outside I was gonna go tell this guy to, you know, kind of go F himself. And the person that acts as the neighborhood watchman for the apartment complex that I live in, he came over and saw the dude that was just sitting in the bushes outside my window. And he asked me if I knew who he was, if he's trying to break in. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna go tell him to go away. And he tried to make up some excuse. Like I went over to him and I'm like, hey, you need to get the hell away from our window. What are you doing? He was saying that he lost his phone in the bushes and was trying to find it. I'm like, bro, you're lighting 6 on fire and poking him in the dirt in the bushes for 15 whole minutes. That doesn't sound like you're looking for a phone. You need to get the hell out. He's like, well, bro, I'm just trying to find my phone. I gotta get my phone. No, you're gonna go away or I'm gonna call the police. And he was adamant about trying to find his non-existent phone. And I happen to know that he never had a phone in the first place. I'm just gonna switch to Azumarill just because. Mostly because I'm telling a story and I'm not really paying attention to what's happening, but also because I want to train up every Pokemon to get up to the levels. This thing's getting pretty close to level up here, so let's go for Aquadale. Anywho, I did end up having to call the police, and they sent somebody over. Turns out the dude's been trespassed from the complex like 5 different times, so they didn't really show any mercy. And by that I mean they brought 3 officers over who, as soon as they saw him, immediately got ready to like unclasp the little thing on their guns to start drawing. It's like, okay, well, I needed to get the hell away from here because I don't know what's gonna happen. I overheard them asking if he had any weapons on him, and he said no, and so they asked him to strip. Turns out he had 2. I don't like the place I live in. It's a sketchy area. Kind of wild. And down goes Swirlix. Easy battles. Easy enough that I can just kind of talk mindlessly over them about crazy shit going on in my life. But yeah, I didn't get a chance to do any bulk recording, which is sad. But I did edit my other video, my previous video, so that's somebody named L. Just please stop attacking our base. If you refuse to leave, then at the least leave the power grid alone. If it goes down, well, I'll be trapped forever. How do I mess with the power grid? Teach me your ways. Yeah, it's kind of nice to be able to just mindlessly talk about crazy shit, because there's a lot of it going around lately, apparently. It's kind of frustrating, also not being able to have any time to myself because work is just a pain in the butt too. Not to sound like I'm just complaining about everything going on while I'm playing Pokemon. Scorpy's trying to learn Toxic. That's actually a pretty decent move. I'm not exactly sure how this works in this game, but I know that Toxic was set up at some point where if a poison type is using Toxic, then it always hits, even in the semi-invulnerable turns of like Dig and Fly. I don't think I'm going to learn it though. I'm pretty sure I have the TM for it. If not, I can just relearn it, but I have no interest in it currently. And now Pyroar is trying to learn Overheat. Also a pretty good move. The downside is that it sharply reduces my special attack. However, using in conjunction with my Royal Roar, not too bad. As tempting as it is to get rid of Flamethrower, I don't think I'm gonna actually get rid of anything. But I do like that combo idea. Just knock out a couple Pokemon, then use Overheat, and then I'm already just back to normal. I can use it again before I have to worry about any actual debuffs. But no. Just went to go heal my Pokemon really quick. Yeah, hopefully I can do a bunch of bulk recording today. I better not mess around with it. Why is this room here? What is the point? Any hidden items? Anything? Why am I here? Okay, going back. I'm kind of crossing my fingers that I'm going to be able to beat the game today. I don't think there's too much left of this game. I actually don't know. Restroom. I can't actually rest though is the problem. Currently in battle with the Floette. To remove his cloak. Yes. Tuggy Tug, come fight me. Guessing it's just ground type, because this doesn't do anything to it, but everything else is neutral. Bug against rock and bug against ground. I can't ever remember which one's neutral and which one's not very effective. I know it's one of them. But poison is not very effective. And it kind of sucks because I gave Eviolite to Scorpy because I'm hoping for some physical fighters, but this thing used flamethrower on me last time and that's very much not physical. Maybe it's Ghost Dragon? This thing doesn't affect it and this is super effective. However, this is neutral, so now I really have no idea. I guess that's not an actual attack, but that's neutral. I don't know what this is. Ah, maybe it's Ghost and Dark. This is super effective. That doesn't affect it at all. Bug is not very effective against Ghost, but it's super effective against Dark, so that would be neutral. And then Poison is not very effective against Ghost, and is neutral against Dark, so it's not very effective. Okay, I think I figured it out. Good to know. Ow. Nothing more than a fancy-ass Spiritomb. Get out of here. Soul was laid to rest after I insult the hell out of it. You just saved me. How'd you know how to do that? I'm smart. I want to attack you. You can't be bad if you got rid of one of your own. Besides, I'm grateful for your help. So this is a restroom. I can't help much with that, but I can at least let you know that one of the letters of the command center's password is 0. If you need anything else from me, please feel free to ask. Ah, I can heal. Awesome. You know what? You're alright. When I demolish everybody here, I'll let you walk away scot-free. Oh, there's a person. You know Shadow Warrior? No, I'm not. I'm just here to kick some ass. Not about to be kicking in the ass with a moveset like this against him all while. No, kicked his ass nonetheless. I see a Sparkly. 30%. Yeah, I picked up one off camera. Once I realized I could actually surf, I kind of surfed around the Viville town. Can't explore too far away, but there was a Sparkly and I picked it up. Don't hurt me, please. Oh wait, you're not a Shadow Warrior. Those things have overrun the base, attacking anyone they see. Since you're not one of them, I have no fears about taking you on. Okay. No, please don't attack me. Oh wait, lol, let me attack you. What a douchebag. Can I cross poison you and be useful? Giga Drain does nothing to me, hopefully. Aha, Scorpy's gonna actually do some damage. Alright, Scorpy. Alright. Yeah, plus an attack nature is really shining through here. Come on now. Easy victory, and I get a level up out of this. Lots of experience. You deserve it. And trying to learn Night Slash. What a wonderful Pokemon. You know, I kept Payback on here just because I figured, Scorpy, you know, you're underleveled. You're also unevolved. Perhaps you're going to be slow. No, I was outspeeding a lot of wild Pokemon that were much higher level than me. So Payback wasn't getting that double attack power, so I'm going to get rid of it. For a higher attack power with a high crit chance, I'd prefer that. Give it the scope lens, nothing can stand a chance against me. Scorpy and I will take over this entire base. If I can't beat you, there's no way I could beat a Shadow Warrior, but maybe our Adamant could. If only I could get to her. Unfortunately, I only know that the command center's password starts with the A. I'll need more than that to get in there, though. Starts with A. Okay, so I gotta remember A is the first character, whatever password this is. There's an A and a 0, I think. I know y'all are having a very important battle down here, but I'm gonna pick up this item first. Hyper potion is much more important than you two. What does it say? Cafeteria? I also would prefer to see if there's any other items, and my curiosity is rewarded. Whip Dream. I believe that was the thing that evolved that one fairy type. That's all I remember about it. Okay, what's up with you? How could you betray us, Billy? The shadows made you into the man you are. Me? You're the one who betrayed us. We got paid to follow orders, not ask questions, Ronald. Since Aklo's our new leader, you should be on our side. Okay, you two are actually not important. Oh, I did not mean to talk to you, but okay. Thanks for using your flash grenade. Oh, no. If the Shadow Warrior gets to the food, it's all over for my belly. Okay, typical Frenchman. That was a joke. Please don't cancel me. Yeah, the type matchups are making so much more sense now. I understand things. Still can't do shit to you. And easy victory. I just saw you tug on the Shadow Warrior's cloak. The only way you could know that they're weak to light is if you're in league with the Traitor Shadows. And if you're in league with the Shadows, then I must defeat you. You know, the whole time I actually thought that you were just a Pokemon. It was kind of hard to tell what was happening here. So many icons on the screen, or so many sprites on the screen, kind of hard to keep track. I don't think Scorpy can take out a Floette, but I'm curious to see what happens. I outspeed you. Why? And you're using Petal Storm, which isn't particularly great, but oh wow, that's really terrible. Okay, Scorpy can literally take out this entire base by itself. Wonderful. Shinotic. I'll stay in. You're pure fairy type, right? I don't think I outspeed you. Oh my god, I do. Why? Why is this the thing? Scorpy, why are you too good? Absolutely OP. Please nerf. Don't actually nerf. I love this Pokemon. Scorpy and Drapion are absolutely two of my favorite Pokemon. Absolutely love them. Which is weird because I have like severe arachnophobia and they're scorpions, but they're adorable. Screw it. And you're level 40. Wonderful. Dirty traitor. Get over it. It's wonderful because you get to evolve. Just talking you up. Now I get to talk up your evolution a little bit. Get rid of that bug type. Gotta get some dark type going on. Hell yeah. Why don't you do what you came to do then, huh? Go fight our admin, but just leave the rest of us alone. One of the letters for the password to the command center is K. Is it literally A-OK? I need to heal. Found a PP up. This place is kind of hard to navigate. I mean, mostly because I haven't been here before, so I don't know where the hell I'm going. No, get away from me. You, this is your fault. If you and your friend hadn't wiped out my Grand Ball, I'd be able to defend myself. Shadow Warrior's furious. Decided to attack me instead of the light of Ruin guy? Sure, why not? I didn't even tug on their cloak. Let's see what kind of damage I can do here. See, I'm not weak to that anymore. Yeah, it's not particularly great damage. I'm still 11 levels lower, but still. I survived a hit, and I managed to deal some damage, and now I can switch. I think out where I am. Let's go. Serves you right, but I guess I do actually owe you and your friend. If you had knocked me out earlier, I could have been attacked like all those other grunts. I don't know much, but I can tell you that one of the letters of the command center's password is V. Now we're even. No. You moving out of the way for me to get the item. Now we're even. Sachet. Filled with fragrant but overwhelming perfume loved by certain Pokemon. I'm guessing it's like Whipped Dream, give it to a Pokemon, level it up, and it evolves, something like that. Not interested, sorry. Guess I'm just gonna head down here. I don't know where I'm going. Hey, surf? Aha. A dive spot, I'm guessing? Oh, I can sprint on the water somehow. Yep, that's how you do it. Okay. Interesting room. Hello. Get the door open, scientist. I'm not paying you to just stand around. Standing motionless. Ace, I'm glad you followed through and made it out here. Keep an eye out for the new Shadow Warriors we sent to keep the light ever undistracted. They'll attack you on the spot if you're not careful. Don't feel bad about taking any out. We did promise your father we'd destroy them eventually. You want to help? I need 6 letters to open this door. I already have one of them. I just need 5 more. I know some of them. It starts with A. And there's a 0K. V. So L is probably the other one, I'm guessing. I'm guessing that's it. I can just hard brute force it. Shit. Okay, that was easy. I did not get all of the letters. I think I missed the L somewhere. I should have known that the arrogant fool would make his password his own name. Yeah, that was pretty obvious. I thought that O was 0, but okay. Marlon, has a boy returned with the bottle yet? No, he hasn't. He must still be searching for it. Gotta proceed without him then. Echo still appears to be with Faye, so with luck, we won't need the bottle. Oh, they actually literally just shoot you upward. They don't actually teleport you. Learning behind the scenes. My immersion is ruined. It's ruined, I tell you. So my suspicions were correct. You have betrayed us. I betrayed you? That's simply untrue, Zeph. My position, my goals, they haven't changed one bit. It was you who betrayed us when you refused to accept Aklov as your replacement. You're cherished crooked, so forgive me if I don't take you seriously. After Aklov took over their leadership with the Runes of Void, he gave me an offer I could refuse. If I assist in his grand plan, then he'll grant me the power to finish what we started. So don't you see, Zeph? This was the best course of action. Grand plan, you fool, Ivory. You made it no secret to us that he intends to destroy Boreas. Grunts, leave us for now. Bruh. Okay. Perhaps that's his aim, but his aim aligns with ours. Like us, he intends to use Hoopa's power to bring the ultimate weapon to Boreas. And then using the Shadow Warriors as fuel, he'll engage it. When the dust settles, I'll be granted use of the weapon to restore my son. What? How can you do this? What's the point of helping him when it leaves us without a home to return to? It'll destroy everything. And that includes the children we still have living here. Marlon, of course I prepare for that inevitable outcome. Aklov has agreed to safeguard our children until this whole ordeal has passed. And you're just gonna take his word for that. That's not sketchy at all. At the end of it all, yes, Boreas may be gone, but our entire family will be reunited once again. Listen to yourself, Ivory. You're claiming our entire plan is worth sacrificing an entire region? It was always one thing to use the lives of willing grunts to create the Shadow Warriors, but these are countless innocent lives to be wiping out. I agree with Marlon, Ivory. I've crossed many lines, but this is one I refuse to overstep, and I cannot allow you to do the same. Boreas is my home. I accidentally pushed A way too soon on that. That includes my own son. He still needs a home to return to. Shadow Warrior, Caesar. I'm sorry, but this is necessary, Ivory. What now, Marlon? Are you really going to let Zeph do this? Will you truly allow him to sacrifice everything we've worked so hard for after all these years? Without a doubt in my mind, Ivory, I have no hesitation anymore. You can ask 1,000 times and I wouldn't change my answer. Suit yourself. Even if you lock me up, it will only delay the inevitable. Aklov will find the ultimate weapon, and when he does, Allisto will keep his promise to me. Again, you're just gonna take his word for that. Oh, we have no intention of holding you for long. We just need you out of the way so we can disrupt your plans. Once we discover where you're keeping the rest of the Shadow Warriors, Aklov's big scheme will be over. You said it yourself, Ivory. Without them, you have nothing to power the weapon. Hoopa. Right on cue. No, no, no. It's too soon for him to return. Ivory, why have I stopped receiving the pertinent information needed to locate the ultimate weapon? I apologize, Aklov. The shadows have proven more troublesome than we anticipated. Unfortunately, the Pokemon you summoned to patrol the waters failed to repel them. There were Pokemon in the water? The shadows were able to bombard the cliffside, shattering the wall and flooding the research lab. What? She said, if you'd just clean out your ears, my data on the ultimate weapon has been destroyed. Most of it's too corrupted to be recovered. But we did learn something vital before the attack. The ultimate weapon is no longer in your home region. Interesting. We will discuss this further once I have dealt with the intruders. Zeph, did you really think you would be able to stop me? What you have accomplished is no more than an inconvenience. No one will be able to stop me, Zeph. Not even you. I will find the weapon. Alright, I held on my end of the deal, you goon. I'm pretty sure I found out what you're looking for, but you're not getting it just yet. Tell me what I want to know and I'll hand it over. Got it? I have no time for your games, boy. He said Game Boy. I get it, because it's a Game Boy game. Oh wait, that's not a reference. Okay. Give it to me. Phrasing? No way, old man. Tell me what you did to my parents and it's all yours. Now's really not the time for... Enough! Do you mind? Oh, you must be the big wig everyone's talking about. Aklov, I'm guessing. Shut your trap, pal. I'm not here for you. How dare you? How dare you? I am a patient man, but I have no tolerance for your disrespect. You little brat. Hoopa, send him to... Aklov, wait. Our deal, don't forget what you promised me. Our deal? Ha! Ha ha ha! You mean to tell me this is your son? Your son? No. No, it can't be. It has to be a lie. My parents. They never do horrible things. They can't be members of the Shadows. Oh, this is just rich, Ivory. It is exactly as you heard, boy. Your parents are villains. Aklov, that's enough. Chungus, we wanted to come home. We really did. Just one more day. That's the lie we told ourselves over and over again. But after my injury, I knew the only way to justify it was to come home with your brother. We had to keep going so our family could be whole again. What kind of stupid logic is that? My brother is dead and gone. Yeah, I'm on Chungus' side. He's kind of a dick, but I'm actually on his side here. Like, there's no real excuse for... Like, there's no justification for destroying the entire world just to bring one person back. You're sacrificing literally billions of people for one person. That logic is dumb. I don't like that trope. It's overplayed, I think. What about me? What about Melanie? The lives we had to live matter to you? And even all those times I was so close by, you never even reached out to say you were okay? Chungus, I'm glad I named it Chungus. It kind of adds a little bit of, shall we say, flair to this conversation, because it's kind of a dull conversation and kind of corny and cheesy, and your incessant blathering is beginning to irk me. Yeah, I'm actually on his side now. Damn. Hoopa, you know what to do with the boy. Send him to the Shadow Realm. Bye bye. And as well, Hoopa. Just send all of them, really. Send her too. Get rid of her. As per your request, Ivory, they have been sent to a safe location. They'll be out of harm's way during the coming ordeal. Where do you think you're going, Zeph? I know when to cut my losses. With Marlin and that boy gone, we're outmatched. Hoopa, he wants to be rid of us, so we ought to return in kind. Send him to join that Houndoom of his. He tried to run. Not fast enough. Died. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to say there's a lot of story in this. A save the game. I can go back and heal if I need to. I don't think I need to. Maybe no, I can just potion up. Screw it. Okay, I swap my team around a little bit. Azumaro's up front, and the game's been saved, so I don't need to worry about if I lose or whatever. As for you, Ace, you have been a constant source of trouble. A real thorn on my side. Hoopa's trainer, and the one who wishes to seize the title. I will crush you here, and in doing so, I will prove Hoopa's power belongs only to me. Interesting music. I wish I had more than just a single note. Okay, at least that's over with. Alright, sending out a Roserade. A little bit concerning because it's grass type, but and it's also poison type. I should keep that in mind. Trying to figure out if I should set up with an Aqua Ring first. I probably won't survive too much after that anyway, so I should try to do as much damage as I can, I guess. Going for Leech Seed. More of an annoyance than anything else, really. Leech Seed Protect. Very classic. Let me guess, you have Toxic too. I'm going to swap out for Pyroar. I'm not going to deal with any of that BS. Let's just flamethrower this thing in the face and get rid of it quickly. Going for Primarina. I'm going to stay in. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I do have Hyper Voice. And a boost. Doesn't quite knock you out. This might hurt a lot. I like that animation though. Yeah, that knocked me out. I should have seen that coming. I'm pretty sure Primarina is Water Fairy. Is that right? I can't quite remember. It's kind of what it seems like if I can't use bug or fighting types. Everything is resisted. Okay, well, I'm gonna go for Mega Horn and hope for the best. And you're gonna Hyper Potion up. Of course you are. Mega Horn does hit, and it deals a decent amount, but it's a crit. I'm just gonna keep trying to lower your defense then. Dazzling Gleam did nothing, and Desperate Quick Attack. Rocky Helmet hurts, does knock you out, but Razor still takes the victory. And Drapion gets a level up. Swapping into Drapion because he's going for Togekiss. Gonna see if I can deal any damage to this thing. I'm a little bit doubtful, but I'm curious. That's neutral. That hurts a lot. Cross Poison. Lucky crit, get a poison? Nothing. Okay, then just gonna swap into Bronzong and just stall this thing out because I can outstall you. That's annoying though. Let's go for Metal Sound. Why do you have that? Of course you have that. Wish I had heat proof. Think this might knock me out, but if it doesn't, I can cross my fingers for decent damage here. I think that's 2 special attack drops, so that really doesn't do any good there. I could just heal up, but I'm gonna predict a fire and swap. Oh, for the best. Or a sphere. Okay. That has low PP, so I wasn't expecting it to go for that, to knock out a Pokemon that's already low HP, but sure, go ahead. Let's go for Surf. This should take care of the rest of that. Okay. And going for Hoopa. This is where things are going to be a pain. I actually don't know what type Hoopa is. Okay. I think I just swapped into Garchomp regardless. It's Psychic Ghost or Psychic Dark, depending on which form. Okay, Psychic Dark. Not gonna do too much with anything here, but I can always go for a Crunch after Mega Evolving. Hopefully this does a decent amount of damage. More than half. That's Dragon type. Damn. I mean, it doesn't do too much, but I wasn't expecting him to have dual chop of all things. It's fair, he's got like a bajillion hands, so I'm not complaining, really. And you weren't too difficult. Honestly, I haven't even really grinded for levels or anything, other than just what I naturally gain by trying to get my lower level Pokemon to be the same level. So this game's relatively easy if you just know Pokemon, I guess. I was expecting it to be a little bit more challenging in the sense, like, you know, trainers are going to be using broken AI when they're fighting. Wasn't too bad though. Hoopa, you useless creature. The only thing you are fit for is scientific research. Ace, your escape from the cube was my oversight. I should have been more thorough and followed my directions to the letter. Yeah, I mean, if those letters are A-K-L-O-V-E, then, I mean, it's very easy to... Anyway. But I guess that does not matter. What is done is done. And unfortunately, I am out of Pokemon. So let us cut a deal. Now you're trying to sweet talk me, but I'm not going to have any of this. I have something you may be greatly invested in. Yes, I am of course talking about your friend, the boy with the green hat. I expect you're wondering what happened to him, are you not? I kind of forgot he was a thing, to be honest. But sure, give me back the... What's his name again? Oh shit, what is his name? Like, I was actually just kind of doing a bit. But I actually can't remember his name. Jax. His name's Jax. Okay, we're good. Oh yes, I know exactly where he is. Would you like to meet him? Sure. So I can go apologize for getting who the hell he is. Hoopa, take this for your wounds. Send Ace to join his friend. Why am I running? Why didn't I just send a Pokemon to just sock him in the face? Like, I don't understand the logic in these games sometimes. Ace, is that really you? I didn't think I'd see a friendly face in here. By the way, I'm sorry, I forgot who the fuck you are. Alright, well, it's okay. Nobody remembers who I am. Portal opened up, now I'm here. Everything's stupid. Grandpa's training me. Can I go? Bruh. I know how the distortion world works. Just let me... It's kind of the reason why I got so bored with playing Pokemon every time a new game came out, because everything is the same goddamn thing every time. Oh hey, something that's a very generic mechanic that is pretty easy to figure out. Let's explain it through several minutes of dialogue. You're playing a Pokemon game. Clearly you don't know what the heck you're doing. Let's explain it all to you. You're too dumb to figure it out for yourself. Please, ROM hack creators, give us some credit. We know what we're doing. You know what? I'll give him credit for this. This is more impressive than I was expecting it to be. It's less scuffed than it could have been. To be fair, the DS is pretty scuffed as it is too. The laws of our world clearly don't apply here. Stay sharp. What you might be seeing might not be real. Would you just move out of my way so I can go? Please, thank you. Okay, now I know that's not a real path. Nope, this one is a real path. I already know that's fake. I'm guessing you're fake too? Yeah. See, we know what we're doing. Although, to be fair, I was expecting one to go down. Okay. I see how it is. I can hear you, Giratina. See, that's what I was expecting. But the other direction. And that doesn't go anywhere. I wanted to go down, but sure. Strength puzzle. Take a look real quick. I think I just need to move this straight down and move the other one to the right. Except now I can't. I didn't think that through. Wait, there's no way to move either of these two boulders over here. That's not possible. Not from this angle anyway. Where does this take me? I'm not sure why that's appearing and disappearing. It probably shouldn't be. And of course you have to have the waterfall, so here's the waterfall. Although the waterfall is a little bit scuffed. I'm glad they didn't try to do the stupid waterfall mechanic like in the Platinum game, because that was the way the graphics are done with that whole scene in the distortion world. It's just kind of cringe to me. And that's saying a lot, because I mean, I'm still using the word cringe in 2022, so that tells you something. I've never been this way before, so this must be the right way. Bro, I'm just wandering mindlessly, aimlessly. You know, I'm kind of tempted just to leave in this entire thing uncut, just to show how ridiculously simplistic this is. It didn't move when I stepped on the center spot. Could we have missed something? Probably something to do with a boulder puzzle button thing. That's my guess. We can now go from the other direction, though I don't think that's gonna matter too much. Does that actually reset? It does. Okay, that's how you get things to work. I see. You don't have to reset the entire map for the strength puzzle to reset. Although, I have literally been doing this shit for 20 minutes. Because the way that this is actually done, it doesn't seem to actually be described to you until you talk to Jax again. That's pointless, because it's a mechanic that's not been introduced, has never been introduced, and most likely will probably never be introduced, considering this is at the very end of the damn game. You can apparently move 2 boulders at once, and only some boulders. It doesn't have any reason to do so, but okay, here we are. To call that mechanic stupid would be an understatement. And yeah, absolutely, don't get me wrong. Like, I get that I was talking about how we shouldn't have hand holding all the time. But again, if you're gonna introduce a mechanic, never introduce it again. And don't explain anything until you do something stupidly specific. And that only explains like a generic hint about it. Like that's just bad design. Maybe it's the curse of the distortion world. Everything with the distortion world is just stupid from start to finish. I don't think that this should be introduced into this game. You could do so many better things, considering the distortion world isn't an actual thing except for like generation 4. And you're using Hoopa's power, which is a gen 6 or 7 mon. Like, hello. This has to be it. I can feel it. Yeah, let's go. It's like the very bottom of this world. Well, if you can call it that. But now this place looks like a dead end. Wait, I'm starting to remember now. Grandpa Arthur told me stories about a place like this, about a world where the laws of nature have no bounds, about a world opposite ours. And what if Grandpa told me... And if what Grandpa told me is true... Christ, that's hard to read. Then there's only one thing that's living here. Giratina, the thing that's been obnoxiously making the same cry over and over again because the creators couldn't put an actual Pokemon cry, they could only use the recording from the... Anyway, I'm complaining about stupid things that don't mean anything. If anything knows the way out of here, it'd be that Pokemon. Let's go take a closer look. Yeah, let's go poke it with a stick, guy. I'm sure that'll make it happy. But I'm gonna actually leave on a cliffhanger because I'm an asshole like that. That's what I do. It also doesn't help that my team is like, I'm about to white out here because everything is dead or dying. So I'm gonna heal up and I'm gonna save, not in that order. And if you guys are enjoying, feel free to drop a like or even a dislike. Feel free to comment down below. And if you want to catch more, because I'm just about to finish this game here, feel free to subscribe and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.